Hey, y'all. It's Amy Brown, the Daily Dirt from Doc Brown Farm and Distillers. Let's talk about the time that Paige was away on a business trip, and I decided it was a great idea to get her brand new heavy-duty 2500 spotless black truck stuck in the mud. Now, here's the thing. The rules are, this is my truck. You don't drive it, you drive your truck. But I needed a 2,500 horsepower truck to pull something out of the ditch. She was gone on a business trip. Why not? Use her truck to pull. No big deal. Yet it was a big deal. Where I was pulling was around the pond, and it was mucky, and I got her truck, brand new, stuck in the mud.
So all of this happened while I was on the airplane. So when I landed, I decided, let me look at Facebook. And I had to learn about this on Facebook.
Okay. Not sure where that came from. In other news, let's talk about the Mack.
Blue collar, true American hero.
No, not the Apple computer Mac. The tractor we call Big Mac. Decided we needed a 25-foot harrow. If you know what a harrow is, it's what you use to till the soil to make it ready for planting. In order to pull the 25-foot harrow, you got to have a 175 horsepower tractor. As you know, we farm two pieces of land, catty corner from each other. Requires us to get on the major highway to move equipment. What does the Big Mac decide to do on our first day of taking her to the 100-acre farm? She decides to stop. And when she stopped the 12,132 cars that go by our driveway every day here on Highway 16, which threw me out in the middle of the road directing traffic. I've never had so many nice waves from people in my lifetime. And now, a word from our sponsor. Cheers. Oh, breaking news. Amy has a snake in her hair. Well, let me explain. I respect snakes. A little afraid of them. 6 feet tall versus a whopping python. It turns out, though, that it wasn't a whopping python. It was about as big as my pinky. Cleaning the fence lines here on the farm, raked back a couple of leaf piles, and what do I see? What to me looked like a python, but it was about as big as my pinky. When I went to use my handy-dandy hoe to move that snake out of the way, I mistakenly got a stick about the same size that popped up off the ground and into this big head of hair of mine. That snake in my head sent me on a running fit. And Paige said she found me 5.5 miles down the road, still running, yelling, I've got a snake in my head. And when she finally got to me and calmed me down, she pulled out a twig that was not a snake. So the moral of the story is, don't be cleaning the fence lines if you're afraid of snakes, because most of the time it's just sticks, but you think they're snakes. And that's the Daily Dirt with your host, Amy Brown of Doc Brown Farm and Distillers.